Like on
Yeah.
Vertigo, we don't get that often these days.
I think, like, honestly, bro, like, my mind has been changed. You know, back, I used to be really elitist about map design, and I used to think, like, bro, Inferno is so good. Like, the way this map works, I love it. You know, it's a mid and 2 lanes. But, like, now I've played a lot of cartoon shooter. We've seen maps like Anubis come in, and I'm thinking, like, it is kind of good that both teams can do stuff at the same time and have options, you know, instead of just, like, doing the same thing over and over again and, you know, just getting
More
slightly
dynamic
better
game.
execution, different little variation of something, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree. I like some things, I hate some things about it, but it exists, and we are seeing a fast A split on the pistol. Actually, it's not really that much of a split at the moment. Looks like the CTs were very much ready for this, and they've got full A main control. But how long are they going to be able to hold it for? Coppo swinging wide. Liz going to be up there towards Fountain, and they'll get that first kill on the A main players, but now on the 4v4, it's looking a little odd. Mindfreak, the one-pronged approach on this retake. Julies aplenty, and at range, they're going to be able to rip some heads off. Tux doing all the work so far. Plenty of bullets still in the clip. 8 to hit those 2 more headshots, but he's not going to be able to. The Heaven players get it done. Bobo and Kraz lock it down, and quickly, Pilly, Tux just jumped up at Heaven and didn't have a problem, so I'm going to say we're playing on the new patch.
There you go. This just in. Based on one small little interaction. I think I like the pistol from Canon event, right? Just a molly, storm straight through mid, progression smoke to the backside of mid, crunch onto that A site. Then they recognized that Mindfreak were in A main, and they adjusted their post plant, played it from Heaven's side. Nicely done. Now they're just in a bit of a 1-4. Force buy here for Mindfreak. Would you say A is the more common anti-eco site?
For some teams,
Depends.
I think people like legging it B, but I personally feel A is better because there's longer range angles, whereas B, you can set up easy, solid crossfires. A, it feels like that's kind of harder to set up when you don't have good utility to slow down the push. And they're probably going to run into the stack now. There is going to be that famous sliimey, hoping that the force buy is going to work. But yeah, I would say that the A site is the more successful site to go to when you're on an anti-eco.
Well, I think Mindfreak are feeling that way as well. Big old stack on over there. And as you mentioned, I mean, Gum going down there, it's one of those classic kind of things where sometimes you feed a pick somewhere and try to bait the other team into your stack. It doesn't seem to be working just yet, but the patience for Canon event paying off for now. Thing is, Forlex has still got a smoke here, and we only got 30 seconds on the clock. So this could get a little spicy.
Flames getting spicy as well. And, oh, there's those shots coming through. Canon event walking straight into the stack. We're yet to find out if it works. That 5-7. Bullets going a little awry. And Forlex, he is back, and he is not able to stop this plant from going down. But with the Deagle, he can still take the round. A Mac-10 in his way. The man, ooh, beats that smoke fade and lines it up for the final blow. Blizzy boy, see you later. Mindfreak with 1 alive will win the Force.
4K from Forlex on the Deagle. I remember Deagle aces from Forlex on the Vertigo. Beautiful things to be watching. AK retrieved as well. And that is going to break the money early on here of Canon event, despite getting the bomb plant down. They're probably on the single save here. We could try and go for like this Force with the 2.5 and a hero rifle, try and break the CT money. Play that kind of a game. But I don't see any reason not to just buy some Deegs and stuff. They will force buy at the last minute. Hopefully they've got themselves organized enough. And the smoke's gone. I reckon it's pretty good smoke in T-Spawn there. Like, no one's really going to be able to cover that angle anymore. Pop flash down onto E-Box side. Tux is going to nade open the smoke, try to take a duel here, and wins it. Hasn't started well here on the T side for Canon event. I understand if you're going to force buy, but don't leave it down to the last 5 seconds and then do like a spread default against, you know, CT rifles. That ain't going to work.
Kraz in a bit of a rough position there, but love the helping hands of his teammates if they want to help him. Gets naded a slight touch. The second one does more, and the rest of the boys are going to fall in the meanwhile. So this force bite has been a complete waste of time and money from Canon event.
Yeah.
Unless
Blizz 1v4s with the only rifle, which didn't really get much of a look into the round until exactly this point. 4Lex, I don't think has seen him cross just yet.
Hasn't seen it. There you go. And with where the CTs currently are, they were in positions where he'd be able to find some one-on-one fights, like a lot of them. And here's going to be the second one. But he went loud. His gun's bigger, stronger, and so is he. Gump just folding. And with 20 seconds, it looks like it will be the save. Surely he does not go for this on 7 HP. But good damage nonetheless.
Absolutely. I think it's more than worth it just to be able to take some more guns away from Mindfreak. And I think, look, what started quite poorly for Canon event has kind of been picked up a little bit more by Blizz. Like taking 2 guns away from CT side here is actually not too bad on the force. And now you go into a round with another AK armor, some pistols. Maybe you take 2 or 3 more guns away and then go into your buy, and you actually do have a bit of a reset window. So,
yeah,
you know, feeding those extra kills to the AK does definitely make a difference.
Big question is, what is Blizz going to be able to do with the AK this round? So far, he's got himself a couple of kills. Did some work on that pistol round, did some work last round, but he still needs to find another round for Canon event here, and it looks like he is going to try to make that happen over towards water. Oh, Crosshair was in such a good spot, but Mitzy, the little titsy, just jumping straight in front of him, making him a little bit awkward with his aim, and the B main control is going to be there. Lots of info found from Mindfreak in the meanwhile with that swing from Tux, and they're just going to slow down the push appropriately.
In our Canon event, passing the AK off as Blizz has copped a little bit of damage to the HP pool. So they're just going to recycle the AK as best they can, try to do some damage with it if it's possible. Just waiting in E-box for an aggression from the CT side here. Pop flash in the mid round onto mid. Clears out all the bridge. But Mindfreak with this B main control quite happy to sit in a pretty hands-off kind of setup on B and hold strong on A. I like the approach. Giving up middle as well. They know what's clean and dirty, and they're just going to play to the strengths of the setup.
Waiting, hearing, and Tux. Ooh, thought he was going to fall there. Kraz comes through with a late trade, and 4Lex, it gets a little iffy with the spray. But he ain't praying, he's shooting, and that's not going to be enough. There might be time to get this down, but El Bobo not going to plant safe in the corner. And that means no extra cash in the bank for Canon event. Moving into round number 5. But that's clean. 3 already on the CT side from Mindfreak.
Haven't built up too much cash just yet, though. Still a chance for the T side to get back into this one. Blizz going to be a little bit poorer than the rest of the boys. Down to Galil and Armor. No AWP out here for Mindfreak. Just committing to the 5 rifle for now. Progression smoke to E-box. Looks like Tux with a little util set here to control B main. There's the pop flash out onto the line. Oh, it's a full take of B main here. They're really trying to send this one.
Canon event will have to invest a lot of util to try to get that B main control back, though. Unless they get lucky on a timing. But Tux is just pushing, and he is now where the T's buy guns. 40 seconds in. And Canon event may still be able to smash it through mid, but there's still a solid amount of defense here. Molly burning them. Giving a sound cue across to Super for sure. He's pushing on up, wanting to go right into the corner. He knows that they are just around the corner, and he will be spotted, but the crossfire between him and sliimey is just too good. 3 kills just like that. And now it's a 3-man advantage for Mindfreak.
Coppo. Yeah, you're right. He's probably just got this one done. Stuck behind the smoke. He's going to double up. 5 alive for Mindfreak. So no chance at any kind of economic reset anytime soon. And actually, it's Canon Event who copped the reset as they haven't maxed out the loss bonus yet, and they didn't get the bomb plant down. They're going to take attack timeout. Got a couple of other good games going on tonight.
Yeah, I was having a look at those before.
I think FlyQuest and Vex would probably be my pick of the bunch. Personally, that would have been a good game to watch.
Yep, have a look at FlyQuest's first official game under the banner.
Oh, Vex.
And then
he's playing with
Vex,
Tri Plus.
They are playing with Tri Plus. Okay. How has... I'm confused. Because there are teams that aren't able to use specific individuals for some reason for different events. But they're able to use another player from another team in this tournament. That's confusing.
That's okay, Mac.
Um,
We'll let it slide. I asked... My dad works for ESL Challenger League, and he said it's okay.
okay, thanks. I just wanted confirmation, Mitch, you know.
Yeah, and I bought him a juicy Angus beef burger today, and he really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's nice.
Util pressure on B, trying to pull the rotates away from middle, and counter the vent straight up into middle. But that molly going to keep them back for a second. They're just going to extinguish that and kick it into high gear. No, just sitting back. They've kind of baited tucks into that peak. sliimey trying to fall away, trying to stay alive here, Mac. Can't do it.
I like that, though. Kraz going up the stairs, the second man going low. Unfortunately, they still run into Forlex. The turret standing, delivering, but not able to stop that plant from happening. And Mindfreak, a 2-pronged retake, one from CT, one from E-Box. And Coppo has planted for CT. Will he commit to the full wrap?
Seems like it. Kit's there for Gump. Super, the player who's going to tap it first. So not going to be a stick, and the wrap may be effective here.
Oh, gets that molly down. That's actually huge. The molly's bounced off of a weird surface, though.
Oh, no.
It's bounced diagonally upwards and counter-strikes to him, which is marvelous. But it did give space to Mindfreak, who has paid the server for that molly to bounce like that. That's the only conclusion I can come to there, Mitch.
It's genuinely unlucky. At the same time, though, I don't know if the molly first was the play, to be honest. Probably need to kill one and bounce the molly off the wall, perhaps. But molly, honestly, could have split them and baited one into peeking him as well. So that could have worked, for sure. B execute going to be prepared here by Canon Event, though. They've left Mitzy behind on the lurk.
Busted in just with these couple of mollies. Little prog smoke gets him up onto jail there. El Bobo will be able to find one with that molly onto Forlex. So we're still even Stevens as that bomb goes down, but sliimey able to control E-Box, wait for that flank to come through. And he's looking for a little bit more hard. Here's the corner. Crisp as anything here with the big green, but he won't be able to flick that one onto Kraz, who's now got the AWP himself. I didn't know this man was an AWPer. We'll see how the CTs decide to play it. They've got that smoke. They found it. And he will get shot straight back there by Tux. So a solid retake from Mindfreak. 2 alive at the end, so the money's still questionable. Gump stacked, super stacked, but they're going to have to drop sliimey. Probably an AWP here. And then the money may be a bit more fallible.
Fly straight back in for Canon Event. They got Daddy's credit card. Max loss bonus on the T side. Stringing those bomb plants together. And you're right, sliimey's got the AWP back out. I'm surprised there's someone else who's AWPing for this roster, because the couple games I've seen from him, and from what I remember before he went missing for a while, he was pretty good on the stick.
Yeah. sure what the situation is or why Payne's not playing. Ooh! 4lex just ran into the spray of Tux, almost got himself killed there. Didn't want to bait him.
Good that he's dumping his util when he's so low, though. Oh no, it's actually Tux dumping the util. He is also low, however. Progression mollies exchange from both teams, and actually 4lex going to get finished off with a belt full of util by the molly. 4-on-4 now. Winnable round for Canon event. They can close out this 4-on-4, win the next gun round. They could actually probably reset the CTs.
Kaz just trying to flash himself to safety. Coppo mollied in there to E-Box, and we're going to see Super, who has pushed mid, find himself the bomb, and they know that there is at least one more T towards B main. E-Box push comes through on awkward timing for the CTs to try and deal with, and the bomb will get retrieved in the meanwhile. But they still need to get picks here on B. It's a 3v3 on this side of the map, and with Gump falling, maybe there's a chance here for Canon event, unless Super has something to say about it. Headshot found, and he's going to cut him off at the pass. That'll be that. And Mindfreak find yet another round. 7 already on the CT side. Pack her up, boys.
Yeah, good crossfire. Just ping-ponging off of each other very well. Like, I don't know. The championship Chinese ping-pong team at the Olympics. I don't know, Mac. I don't know what I'm going for here. Who's got a ping-pong? Are you good at ping-pong? Top Gun's got a ping-pong.
I know Gary is.
Gary?
Yep.
Who's
He's
Gary?
great at ping-pong.
I don't think you're going to have time to explain it, to be honest.
Look, Slimey, he'll give me some time to explain it. Dropping that molly. You got time? Not yet. Maybe now. Maybe. Maybe. I think the T's are just going to run back and run into the B main push, which will look through window when the smoke fades. How's the timing? Bam. It's great. It's actually excellent. It's better than excellent.
Marvelous. It's awkward. Tippy-tapping around the pillars. HE Nade's probably going to finish off old mate. See you later, Grass.
Oh,
ooh,
he's
hold
open.
on. Yep. He's getting in there. 1v1 versus Gump. Gump hasn't even got a kill yet. Oh, the AWP's out. Oh, barely misses the shot. That's probably the difference maker, Mac. Unfortunate.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Lizzie
Who's
boy.
Gary, though?
Fury coach.
Oh, Gary, right.
Yep. He may or may not have, there may be a bot out there of it happening, and if not, then good. I might have got 11-0 at Pro League, but that's fine. I don't play ping pong.
Sounds like cope to me.
Sounds like if it was arm wrestling, I would have fucked him up. That's all I'm saying, mate. All right, let's think about it.
That's true. Attack
Any
time
other
out.
physical activity? Maybe not any other. I feel like he'd probably have me in soccer as well.
He won't have you in mental gymnastics, though.
No. There ain't no way. He is a coach, and I know you can probably swing some mental gymnastics, but you've seen my maneuvers, haven't you?
Yeah. As a coach, it's important. Mental gymnastics actually pretty important to convince your team that it's okay to lose sometimes. As for Canon event, though, they might have to learn those arts too, the way that this game is going, unfortunately. Tech9 and armor buy with some util. Tux is, once again, pretty aggro out on B main side. It's actually a cheeky little AWP boost. And when it gets too hard, we just wide swing. Oh boy, that Tech9 storing hands. Look out.
Oh, damage coming through there. Coppo barely living. I'm probably going to be livid after copying so much damage. Still plenty of util to execute somewhere or try and get some kind of map control, but Mindfreak, they are happy as Larry with what they've still got on their belts.
Just talking about Gary. Now Larry. But what about sliimey? Look at him. He's just anchoring this down from the ninja position. 4lex backing him up. Coppo and Crass very low here. Should be a cheeky little cleanup here for Mindfreak. Easy as you like. Should be a 9-1. Oh. Have I cursed it? Crass slowly having the net closed on him. And that's going to be Gump's first kill. He hasn't had to do anything. He hasn't even seen anybody. This is always the best games. Haven't seen anyone. Somehow we're up 9-1.
You'll take that. You'll take that for sure. Well, 11-1. A possibility here at the half. But we shall see whether or not it gets locked in. Still need to put their money where their mouths are. Prog smoke coming through there. And the nade too forces the CTs back. Full respect for Canon event. Towards the B side this time. Towards mid, however. sliimey will also fall away. Gump falling. Playing a dangerous game at A main has triggered the rotations.
Yeah, double mollies on mid doors and house. Going to deny the info. There's the progression smoke towards that right side of mid. Molly exchange from the CTs. And looks like they are gearing up for an A split here. Tux has flashed himself through the E-box smoke. That's going to be a really nice push timing. They could potentially win them the round here, especially with this smoke going down to buy some more time.
I want to know if sliimey's reading this, what he's saying, how he's communicating. Molly will give him a little bit of coverage towards heaven. Super swinging off the contact in the meanwhile. In the chaos, Tux as well managed to find one before getting traded. And now it's up to Coppo to get anything done with 40 seconds. And the bomb's down here at A main. So Super with a gun out is going to do much better than the man that didn't have a gun out. That's Coppo, and he's dead. 10-1.
Genius analysis from yours truly, MacMate. Jordy
That's why they love me. That's why they love me.
Jordy McDonald's, MacAleer.
Can't shoot back if you got util in your hand, brother. Hey, I have to tell myself that all the time because, unfortunately, it's a recurring issue. Gump, mate, what's going on? 1-6. I guess he's unnecessary when you've got sliimey going 16-6, Tux 14-6.
That's what I'm saying. Don't take this man off the stick. He's dangerous. He's looking dangerous. He's feeling dangerous. Was that where the T-side smoke was supposed to go? If so...
Yeah, it's a prog smoke.
So it allows him to lurk through.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about the games I saw from the East Russian blokes who just dry walk through that B-mate smoke every round. 12 rounds of T-side in a row. Actually, to be fair, they did basically dry walk through it 15 rounds of T-side when there's only 12. That's how much they were doing it.
What year are we living in? 2023. When we still had MR50.
Yeah, Mr. 15. I don't miss him, though. Canon event. Prepping this A exit. Smoked off for the time being. 50 seconds on the clock. They are giving Bobo some time to have a little bit of a look towards B main. They've got absolutely no util here. It's just a flash for Mitzy to get out of the smoke. That's it.
That'll do it. Gump couldn't decide which way he wanted to look. And Super, fortunately, will be able to find two to keep the numbers strong here for the CTs. But Bobo almost misses that opportunity and has two more to get past at mid. But sliimey's looking right at him down the scope. And this is looking like an 11-1 affair unless Mitzy can show us exactly what he's able to do here with an AK in hand, playing that smoke. It re-blooms. And now we can maybe make a move if the CTs aren't ready. I like this. The brain, the alarm's going off. Bomb down. sliimey looks the right way and not with the AWP in hand. He's got heaps more bullets to shoot with Mitch and will shoot him straight on the noggin. 11-1 at the half. As Mindfreak lead by 10. It's not going to be too much of a second.
All right, welcome back to Challenger League here. A mountain to climb here for Canon event. Only posting one round in the first half on the T side of Anubis is not going to be a great way to start off the series. And they haven't been having a great time in Challenger League. I think they're learning some tough lessons, but that's what happens when you qualify for the top tier league in your domestic country. You're a team that doesn't have too much experience a lot of the time. You know, these are the kind of games that you have to suffer your way through and learn from to be able to, you know, grind your way to the top. Mindfreak giving Canon event absolutely nothing here. Sitting all the way back outside A main, anticipating some kind of bridge aggression. Got about 5 grenades to kick off an exit here. Slowly contacting across bridge. There's a smoke to heaven. Looks like it's going to be util thrown into the A side to try to pull the rotations away. Coppo taking a look into middle. Going to go and refortify that B side, but smoking off the left side of mid. Here's the second wave of the execute. Blizz under pressure now. He's already copped a goosh, backed up here by Bobo on heaven's side. They're trying to fight together, and in the meanwhile, Canon event have taken back mid control, and they're flooding into the site. Bobo still alive on heaven's side, uncleared, and Super all on his lonesome against 4 players. They're back into it, boys. Coppo, he's locked everyone up and locked up a second round here for Canon event.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful
Completely
stuff.
agree. Completely agree with you. Because it's a statement. And it's completely factual and true. Is this way
I'd
that
let
Canada
Coppo
get back
detain
into the
me.
game?
Would you not?
Yeah. I don't know. Could he? Is he strong enough to deal with the Mitch Pilskapauskinator? I don't know if he is.
I don't know if he can even get his arms around you, Mac.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking
get
about
pretty
you.
wide.
You're getting huge, mate. It's crazy. Well, let's see if Canada Vet can double down on these rounds here in the CT side. Mitzy just jiggling towards main. We've got a temple smoke coming in. Molly forcing Kraz over towards the pillar, and he's going to have to face here. Well, he able to dodge the flash. There's minimal util left here. Mindfreak need to slow down. Mitzy playing behind that Molly, and Gump, unfortunately, won't be able to get his third kill for the game, but that is going to be E-box control for Canada Vent, which they can try to hold B around. And on the back of sight, that's pretty safe unless this Molly blooms, and Mitzy won't be able to do too much other than dance forward. Gets a second, managed to snag that headshot onto sliimey somehow, some way. And with a minute on the clock, Tux is running away in the MP9 of Bobo. And that, unfortunately for him, it will not end well. 3 rounds found, and Canada Vent, can they get back in?
It's the big comeback. They're making it happen. It's the things that you dream about, Mac. You're winless in the league.
Yeah.
You find yourself down 1-11 at the half. And in the halftime break, Coppo, what does he say to the boys to get them this fired up, Mac?
Come on, boys, you're all shit. Do you want people to think you're this shit? No. No. No, you bloody don't. So let's stop it. Let's stop the shit. Let's cut it. And let's try and hit mouse 1 to shoot back.
I got so pumped.
You ready to play some Counter-Strike?
Yeah, why not? Maybe.
Beautiful. My job's done.
It's a hard maybe. Forlex, he wasn't meant to be ready, but he's looking ready. He's been hitting some nice shots with the deal. He's crept out on B. He's a sneaky boy. Slimey's picked the player on E-box. Now Mitzy's got a little bit too much to worry about. And that might be detrimental in the side of the head. Yep. Oh, the round's falling apart versus Eco Mac. It's tragic to watch.
He's been timed. And it is Gump's time to shine with an M4. Can he find that third kill? Will he even take a duel? Looks like he's going to be stuck on site for the moment. Has a molly to play around and buy extra time. He's going to be forced into the open. There's that third kill. And a fourth will not follow, but the CT is starting to trade through. sliimey in a 1-on-2 can put this to a 12th. 1 bullet into the first man's good, and that tap is there. Bomb's planted for him. He does not need to fight, but he will regardless. Nice little shot onto the head of El Bobo. And that is certainly going to be an L for Canada Vent too.
Absolutely. They do have the money to go for a bit of a mixed bag buy, though. Could get an alt purchase up from Bobo. Come on, mate. Just buy yourself an alt. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Gonna drop an M4 maybe instead over to Blizz. Spread the love around. That's what you love to see. But Mindfreak now. Map point here on Anubis. Kind of as expected. Let's see if Canon Event have got any more cheeky little rounds in the back pocket here. Might be some aggression on to Forlex out of B main here. They're kind of playing in the open. Are they aggressive? Are they not? I don't think they can decide. At least Mitzy has been able to line up 3 MP9 bullets to the head. Gump double entry out of E-box, so it's probably going to be the difference maker. And Coppo, unfortunate. Gump just doubled his kills, and Mindfreak's going to win the game. Unless
Blizz can do it again. He got close with the AWP before, and he's hitting the floor. That's it. 13-3. A solid attempt there in the second half. Managing to get 2 more rounds, but unfortunately, Mindfreak were just too strong. And at the end of the day, that is how you get a rubbity dub, at least on one of the 2 best of ones that they are going to be playing. But we won't be going to Anubis. We will be going to a different map for that second game. And I'm keen to see if Canon Event